So these 4 characters will not be judged for obvious reasons. No Durga, even if Durga was here, I would still not be rating her. Even if she was... Durga's missing, yes. It's not been updated that recently. Even if she was here, I would still not be rating her. So, sorry, if anyone wanted to see my rating on Durga. Another time for FE6. Yes, another time. I think we'll do it another time, man. Like, if not for the anniversary, I would have definitely done it, though. Okay, Arash. Okay, now, let's do one thing. This is a full rating, and I gotta give my prerogative on everything about them. Okay? Okay? There is one thing I don't think any of us can deny. His design is kind of basic. Like, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but why? Fire Emblem 6, Fire Emblem 7 is easier. It has an actual tour, it makes single Fire Emblem 6 moment better. Fine, we'll do Fire Emblem 7, it doesn't matter. It's either way works. He is a very old servant. Yeah, okay. Calm down, but that is the only technical negative I'm gonna give him. Look, people, if you really thought I wasn't gonna put Arash in EX, I swear to God, I don't know what's wrong with you. I swear to God. Like, come on. You know Camelot. We've seen Camelot. Come on. Obviously, he's one of my favorite characters. Those who do our red flag. Exactly, like, B+ for you. Fair enough. That's still really good. Better. Stella! We have all, shout out to his NP. We have all seen his personality is also really cool in general. And just in general, just ban. No, do not ban him. No. No. Don't do that. Come on. Just because he doesn't put in EX. But I personally do believe he's a really, really, really good character. Personality-wise, he's great. And he's amazing. He has one of the coolest moments in ever with Camelot Stella. Obviously. And just about, he's just a really, just generally really cool guy. Like, I just have nothing to complain about his personality. And in terms of gameplay, come on. We all know what we do with him. Like, we use him for a reason. Like, we all know why we use him. Like, hello? I don't mean anything mean here, but we all use him for this. We know that. He makes the rest of the gameplay more fun, just by existing. He makes your life easier, and he makes the rest of your gameplay more fun. So, basically, Arash is really good. My prerogative is Arash is really good. That I'm not putting him any lower than favorites. Anyways, let's keep going. Blood Nobukatsu. Oh boy. Okay. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Hey. Stella is life. Exactly. See, Vivo knows this. Knows this. Stella is life. Indeed. Now, he's good at the job, we know it. Okay. Oda Nobukatsu is interesting. In terms of design, I kind of like his design. I actually really kind of like his design, especially with him switching. He's like, he like switches, like, if you see this design, it's like based on original Nobunaga, based on the Summer Nobunaga, and then based on the Demon King Nobunaga. And then you have the really creepy one on the 4th slot, because goddamn, that shit's creepy to look at. Ugh. Yeah. In terms of design, I actually really like it, and I find it very interesting in terms of design. I'm gonna put this somewhere else, people. Give me a second just to... I'm gonna download the other image real quick before I forget. There we go. We're still streaming this, correct? Yeah, we're still streaming the correct thing. Nobukatsu is like yours, brought from Spike's family. Oh boy. He's like this. He's an absolute Nobu sim, and we know it. Absolutely the Nobunaga sim. And everything about him is about not everything, but like he's a generally relative. When I did the event, he was actually more level-headed than you might actually be, aren't we all? Yeah. Yeah, he's also pretty much insane. In a way, it makes him a very fun character in that department. At the very least. And I really like his design. If I have to give a rating for Nobukatsu, I think it's like a B+. I really like Nobukatsu's design. His personality is kind of insane, but I find it hilarious. I find him hilarious in general. So yeah. There's that. One Zain equal. Exactly. In terms of things he's done, is the only kind of thing where he's lacking, and why I don't put him any higher. Because, realistically, he has been in a lot of events, but he's usually either an enemy or as an NPC enemy, or just being the, the comedy gag character. He basically is. Explosive personality. He's the butt of the jokes, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. But that's what makes him fun. Hey Sahawat, how you doing, by the way? Enjoy your VIP. His Buster attack is cool. Oh, I love his Buster. His animations are great. His animations are great in my opinion as well. In terms of his gameplay, I love his gameplay. It is so niche, but so interesting at the same time. If you have Nobunagas, this is the character for you. Like, this man is the best one of the best Nobunaga supports you could ask for. Don't worry, man. You deserve it. You've been here for so long, you more than deserve it at this point. I wish I had Archer Nobu. I have all of them. It's so much fun to make use of him with Nobunagas. It makes for really interesting gameplay. Kiko from Nobu destroyed Zeus with his help. Yep. Indeed. Like, he's such a cool character in terms of kit. It's like, if I have to be fair, he has probably one of my favorite supportive kits. Like, in terms of kit, he's one of my favorites. In terms of how fun it is to use him. But this is, as I said, personality and stuff, so really like. Nonetheless, I still really like him. Paris. Become a servant for a sister. What a bro. I know, right? He's on the bottom of our hearts. Indeed. Paris. Paris is cute, but a shit ass. Kinda. Okay. Let's go slowly, shall we? One thing at a time. So, design-wise, he looks cute. I guess he's cute. Realistically, I like his second ascension. He looks nice. That's good. Mainly from original story. Yeah, fair enough. He's cute, but he's forced to be cute. Yeah, exactly. I cannot see him other than on the real Paris. Ah, okay, yeah. One-star Archer shared same NP personality. I personally, and in terms of personality, Paris is like this very lack of confidence type of character that kind of just acts cute. I mean, it's okay, his personality. Nice, congrats, Iberian. Well, excellent are reaching the 60s. Like some king over there. When he's with Achilles, I think. Yeah, he's only sassy with Achilles, but that's like a few moments. Besides that, he does have a cool moment, a decently cool moment in Atlantis. It's not the best moment I've seen, but it's okay. It's okay moment. I think Paris is okay. Like, this might be a bit on the low side, but I think it's like okay. Like, his design is cute, and that's his main point, but I don't really care too much about his personality. Like, it's like a bit too meh. I think the sheep is more fun than he is. And he's the servant. I think the sheep has a better personality than he does. Personally. And in terms of deeds, he does have that one in Atlantis. So I'll give him that 1 point. Is NPS cool? Yes, that is true. Because the sheep is problematic. Exactly, and that's what it should be. But he himself is okay. In terms of his kit, what does this do? Oh, that's interesting. That is an This is interesting, actually. I actually didn't know about this. He'd say, meh. Yeah, probably. God damn it, he's smart ass. Cheap train magic implementers be a mana trend. We're not going there. Arch Trigger. It is Arch Trigger, but it is an interesting niche. Arch Trigger niche, but an interesting one. Why is this... Oh, 40%. Still, why is this one turn? Still, I'm pretty sure Cadus can add the same modifier for 2 turns. Jesus. But it does have defense up, so I guess in that department is fair. Because 1 star, 1 turn. Yeah. Charge. Okay, this is very simple. Finally, it's NP. Yeah. I think it's okay. I like it. I like his kit for that 1 skill. For the 1 niche he has, I kind of like his kit. It be here. But as I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not... This is the personality and stuff. Okay. Kit, I like it. For that 1 niche. Robin Hood. Oh boy. I hope you freaking read Extra or Extella Link. Because otherwise you know probably nothing about them. Because I don't remember Robin being in any main story one. Like, he's been in the summer event, and he was great in the summer event. Does anyone remember what Robin has been in? I may be biased because Summer Free was my first event. Oh no, he's great in Summer Free, I agree. Don't worry about it. Alright! Pluribus Unum. He sabotaged the army. Okay, fair enough. He did sabotage the army, that is fair. Like, I wasn't gonna rate him low anyways, but I was just asking how much you guys knew about Robin Hood. In terms of his design, I do like his design. It's simple, but it fits what he's supposed to be. He fought against Nero. In terms of deeds, it's actually stupidly large, the amount of bullshit he's done as well. Again, between Extella, Link, Extra CCC, Last Encore, and obviously Summer Free. Like, he has a lot. And kill the enemy out of the off poisoning him or and etc. Yep. He the Faceless King. He's mentioned in LB6 that if there are human history, he can be summoned since he's just normal man. Yeah, he does get mentioned, but he doesn't appear, I think. So, yeah. I do personally love it. He's fun to play and he's good company as for personality. Yep, I agree. I think he's an amazing character, personally. I like his personality a lot. He's like that really chill dude you kind of just want to hang out with. Just make sure to let him do his thing and you'll be fine. Like, as long as you let him do his thing, I think he's okay with things. Like, just understand that he is a bandit, or the equivalent of a bandit, basically. He kind of cheats to win, so to speak. Or he uses whatever he has as a hand. I like him a lot, actually. I think he's a really cool character. I liked him in the Fisher story in action. He was a fun one for the time he was there. Yeah, especially with his master. He was really good. The interactions between him and his master are just... chef's kiss. Also, probably shouldn't be rich and misuse your power. Yes. Exactly. Just don't misuse your power. You'll also be okay. And, you know, if you're rich as well, there you go. Especially mixed with his master. Yeah. Anyways, he's amazing, in my opinion. In terms of gameplay, yeah, I think we all know that, you know... We all know about this modifier down here. I think we all know about this bit here. And his fight style in game, yes. His fight style and his kit fit what he's supposed to do. He's very old, indeed. But... let's be fair, we all loved when he used U-bow and basically hit a nuke of like over 1 million damage. Easily reaching 1 million damage. I'm pretty sure, maybe not easily, but like easily like 800,000 damage. Like with double Castoria. Woo! The scaling is bad, but damn 200% at level 1. Yes! It is incredible. If you can get us overcharged to 5, oh boy, shit is like a truck. It is so fun. I'm not gonna say it's amazing. It's not. His kit is relatively okay, realistically. But because of his NP, I still think his kit is great. Like, I really like his kit. Like, just because of that. It's just, yes! I can't really compare low star Archer, since they all have 1 evade, 2 evade, 3 fierce, 4 min, fair enough. Like, just do as you wish and, like, feel free on that. This is more on a sideline. How much fun I think he is. I think he's really fun. Because... Anyways. Next. Ariel, everyone's favorite Gawain killer. Everyone's favorite Gawain murderer. So basically mine. Automatically, obviously, just because of that, she's probably best girl, right? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about that bit. Now let's actually talk about her. My Gawain hate aside, my actual Gawain hate aside, Gawain killer, and that's it. Yet fair in Gawain Incendants. No, no, no. Sorry, I misunderstand. Oh, okay. No, I was just memeing a bit. Don't worry about it. Ariel is poo. Okay, a lot of people don't like Ariel. Sveno. I usually see the opposite opinion on this, funnily enough. The Ben Orion like Artemis Orion. Okay, design-wise, I think it's okay. I'll be fair. Can I just be fair with you? I don't really like the Medusa Sisters design. Okay, Medusa aside. Okay, Medusa aside. Ignore Medusa's existence for a bit. I've never really liked either Ariel's or Sveno's design much. It's okay, but that's about it. And I think it's where it's gonna stay. Even the costume is not that amazing in my opinion. She a B+ in personality, was she the one with the Minotaur? She is the one with the Minotaur, yes. She is the one with the Minotaur. This is not Sveno. This is the one with the Minotaur. Ariel is the one with the Minotaur. And in terms of personalities, she's the tsundere she's the tsundere. She's the tsundere of the Medusa Sisters. Sveno is the smug. This one is the tsundere. The only positive... I don't really care about her being a tsundere, and it's not that great. But I do kind of like one thing, which is the Asterios thing with her. The only reason I even kind of like Ariel is because of the Asterios. Whole dynamic she has with Asterios. Making her a much better character because of that. So... as is. Also, if you're wondering about what has she done in the story... Okeanos. That's it. Holy Grail Life, she also was there, by the way. Realistically, she's kind of meh. Like, okay. Even with the Asterios thing, right? Even if I consider the Asterios thing, she's kind of meh. Like, her design is not that impressive. Her personality is... generic tsundere personality number B. Yes. And her deeds are she has a good relationship with Asterios? Yeah. Basically, Asterios kind of carries her. Literally. Her interaction with Gorgon. But that's because Gorgon. Okay, gonna eat. Ciao. Have a good lunch, Reventine. Or have a good meal, Reventine. The only thing I got, like, Iberian, you like that because of Gorgon. Let's be fair. It's not because of Ariel. It's because of Gorgon's reactions that you like that. The only thing I like, yeah, other than that, she was eh. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of meh. In terms of gameplay, though, well... You know, just because she kind of murders the living shit of Gawain, I'm giving her a great. No, Ariel ones. Oh, okay, fair enough. Ariel makes Camelot less fun. That is true, but at the same time, screw you, Gawain. Maintenance is over. Oh, okay. We'll check in a minute then. Nice. Go, go, go. Hey, come on. We're in the middle of this. Do we want to go the other route? Oh boy. Don't tell me chat wants to stop this and go to the game now. Damn. Everyone's gonna leave now. Everyone's gonna do the FGO thing. Sedge. Okay, chat. You know what? Let's give you a decision then. What do you want? Do you want me to go play FGO? Or do you want this? You're gonna have to wait on the tier list. I'm gonna do both. Okay, so you're just gonna go... Okay, you guys are playing the thing. Okay, I'll keep going this time. I need login streaks, so the faster we do Arch, the better. What the hell? What do you have against archers? I'm playing Skyrim right now. I gotta be back soon. Okay, man. See you in a bit. Okay, David time, mid. Yep. I don't like him. I'm just gonna put this out there. Yeah. Also, in terms of our gameplay, as I already said, I like it just because of the Gawain thing. Nothing else. David! Oh, meant archers as a whole. Okay. Fair enough. The father of Solomon, and that's all I remember. Basically. Okay. He gets 1 point there. I still don't like him. Like, he is probably the most forgettable character I have seen in FGO. Outside, maybe Eric Bloodaxe. That's it. Like, I swear to God, if his kit wasn't as good as it is, I'm pretty sure nobody would even remember his ass. He can solo it, I believe. Like, if his kit wasn't that good, I'm pretty sure nobody would remember this man. Also using the Arc as a meme kill weapon for Heracles. True. That is a funny one. David's who? Exactly. Like, I can't. It's like, his design is boring. His personality is... He's our friend father. That's it, exactly. And his actual deeds are... I don't even remember where he was. Where the hell do we meet him from the first time? I don't even remember it. His personality is being a creep around women. So even worse. Jesus. Like, I don't hate him, but I just don't like him. Like, I think he's probably gonna be the lowest rated character in this tier list, probably, by the way. I don't think anyone is gonna be below him. I'm trying to see if there's any character that will be, like, below him in the list. Okay, maybe one character will be, but that's it. Even then, I don't think it's gonna be below him. Wife, 1 2-digit. I remember he wanted to bang Atalanta, so I immediately hated him. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Nah. It's pretty bad. Like, I just... Nah. I don't hate him, but I really don't like him, yeah. I think that's more accurate. I was trying to see... He was somewhere in the middle there. I'll put him in this. So, I really don't like David. I don't think he's worth the trouble. In terms of gameplay, he's really good, though. Like, you've seen his kit. His kit is really good. So, in general, like, David's gameplay is pretty high. He's got a good gameplay, at least. Like, or really like. Anyways. Kid Gilgamesh. Ooh. Kid Gil. Now, this is an interesting one. If I had watched the... So, I have an issue with this. I never played Outlaw Ataraxia, and I have never watched the Prisma Ilia. So, I kind of have an issue here. I didn't watch either of these. So, shit. We have an issue here. Because I can judge him fine from what I've seen on FGO, but that's about all I'll be able to judge him from. So from what I've seen, design-wise, it's okay, by the way. If you're wondering what I think of his design, it's okay. It's good. In terms of his kit, or of his personality, is like a much more tame version of Gilgamesh. Like a much more reasonable version of Gilgamesh. Maybe too reasonable sometimes. But still kind of a cheeky kid, so to speak, who is really smart on that department. So... not enough screen time in FGO? I don't think he has enough screen time in FGO. But even then, I still like Kid Gil fine. I like him, and that's about it, I'll say. But be fair, we don't have Teenager Gil. Oh boy. Somehow, I feel like that's a good thing. But yeah, I still like Kid Gil. He's still good. He doesn't have a lot of events and stuff, but... from the few things I've seen, plus he was in the last Valentine's event, and he was pretty decent, pretty good in that one. Yeah. So, as is, I think he's a B. I like him just fine. I don't think he's amazing. He's not bad. So, as is, I like. In terms of his gameplay, though, that's where we kind of suffer, though. He's like the mannered Zashu. Exactly. Big one is teenage. Oh, yeah. This kid is dated. He has a very dated kid, unfortunately. There's not a lot to this kid either. Like, it's charisma, golden rule, and the more interesting and chance to charm a humanoid. Which is a lot of things. And green crit stars every turn. His NP does have a lot of effects attached to it, which is pretty neat. I don't dislike this, at least. It's only one... It's a turn? It's only one turn! What's the point of the buff resistance down then? Huh? Wait, what is the point of this? Is it like you use his NP and immediately after you use like Shield Ray NP? Huh? That's it? It's not, it's like the last effect as well. Like, why is this not the first one? Like, this should be the first one, so these two are basically guaranteed. Like, I think they're already guaranteed, but just to make it sure that the other two are guaranteed. So, I see why no one uses them. Yeah, basically. He hits so many times on his NP, though. Holy shit. Like, my god. No, this gameplay's pretty bad. Sorry. It's very outdated, very simple. And his NP does not work. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like his kid. He needs he needs buffs. He needs alt. He needs something. He needs meat. He needs meat on these bones. Because there's only bones here to work with. I don't hate the kid, but I do not like it. Billy the Kid. Oh boy. Well, Billy the Kid. Now here's a character where I go, I love your third ascension. It's so simple, but it works. So good. I love this. So good. Look at it. He was an American in LB1. Yes. America, he was not there for long, I'm pretty sure. But in LB1, he literally shoots the living shit out of Njolter. I am fine with this. He kills the living shit out of Njolter in LB1. And he does a lot in LB1. Just so you know, I have a high praise for him in LB1. Now, I love his design, especially for the Ascension. It looks so cool. He needs an animation update, though. He does need an animation update. He's one of those. Old character, never got an animation update. In terms of his personality, I just kind of love the bandit characters in general. Like, he's kind of like a... He's never gonna get at this way we are going. We can only wish. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have caster balls, at least. Yeah, no, but it's not much better, really. Copium anniversary, yeah. Like, in terms of his personality, I actually like his personality quite a bit. He's just a really fun character. It feels like he'd be a very fun character to interact. Also really like this one scene with him Drake, Bartholomew Roberts, Artoria Ruler, and Calamity Jane, where they're all playing poker, with Artoria Ruler being the dealer. And I love that scene so much. It's so good. I really I like him a lot. I think he's a great character for your one. He isn't balling, he's shooting. He's shooting. Exactly. I think he's a great character, though. He hasn't been in a lot, but LB1 really solidified him as a really good character, in my opinion. Especially like with the scenes at the end when they're in the town/castle already. Like, that's when I feel like he just goes off, and he's a really cool character. In terms of gameplay, well, he's got a simple kit. Realistically, this is a very simple kit. He only got an NP buff. That's it. He's only ever gotten an NP buff. Except our Golem Frame. He really cares to end LB1. Yeah, he really does. He does really good at the end of LB1. My man crits a lot. And I mean, he crits a lot. He has the highest crit damage. Check his crit damage. This is the highest crit damage modifier in the game, I think. 120% crit damage modifier. Plus another 10% from his passives, so that's 130%. Plus another 32% on top of that. Yep. So you got here 162% crit damage for a turn. That is awesome. That is kind of awesome. That's the power of simple ass gun. Exactly. Just because I still don't. His kit is still pretty simple, but we all love the crits. I still think he has a great kit just because of really fun, like a great fun kit. I mean, Millie's the name, crits the game. That's actually a really cool meme. That could be a meme right there. Sumo Aya, we're gonna go crazy with the crit damage. If they ever had him, I would actually wish they had him because I think he could have a really interesting kit. So yeah, he's great no matter what, basically. Tawara Tora, or aka Rice Archer. Rice Man, Rice Archer. The man who got the man who they forgot to put in the Camelot movie. Yep. The man of my first ever Narrowfest. Yep. Fair enough. Oh boy. The man that just throws rice cases at you. Rice barrels at you. Yeah. Design-wise, it's okay. I don't really dislike him, but he's a bit forgettable design-wise. Personality-wise, he's basically he was permitted to stay lost for the Camelot movie. Yes, his other appearance is Ayan Kyo, I believe, as one of your enemies. He does appear as one of your enemies in Ayan Kyo. Realistically, his personality is pretty simple. There's not much to it. He's just kind of the really nice, happy-go-lucky dude. The really nice dude who just wants to feed people his rice. That's it. That's about as much as I got out of his personality. In terms of what he's done, I mean... yeah, being fair is pretty underwhelming. I don't really like him that much. It's like, I don't dislike his personality, right? But as a whole, as a character, he just feels like underdone. I just like, there's not enough of anything. He doesn't have enough deeds to be important. He doesn't have enough personality. His personality is not developed enough for me to care. His design is very mediocre to not that interesting. Yeah, I don't really like it that much. Like, but I don't hate him either. It's like, it's more indifference. It's meh. It's like, it's more indifference. It's not dislike, right? I'm being too harsh because of Uriel, I guess. Like, he's there. Like, they forgot about it in the movie, for fuck's sake. That should kind of tell you how little impact he's had in general. Like, he was in Ayan Kyo, and I kind of almost forgot he was in Ayan Kyo. The only reason I even remember is in the Enkyo is because it's part of the boss fight with Suzuka Gozen. Like, and they're not even the originals. They're supposed to be like this demonic version of them. So you can't even like get a good grasp on his actual personality too well. Like, it's a bit, but you can't get a good grasp on him. It's like, it's a shame. Like, I imagine he could be a very interesting character. There's the potential there. I see the potential for a good character, but they've done nothing with it. So yeah, outside of him being Rice Archer. Okay, anyways. Next, also in terms of his gameplay, well, it's pretty simple if I'm not wrong, right? Like, what does he do? And Buster Up, Evasion Defense. Oh, right, he did get buffed, I forgot. Buster Up for the party. It's better than Kid Gil's kit, I guess. Which not saying much. Oh, Anti-Demonic. Or increases the damage against demonic. This is actually better than people give credit for. This is actually not half bad. Activates first, lasts for 3 turns. It's an overchargeable. Okay. It's okay. Like, that third skill makes it a bit better. I would have said meh, if not for the third skill being a bit more supportive, so it being a bit better. So, meh, it's okay. It's an okay kit. It's not this bad, at least. So, we're good. Anyways. It should be okay. You should have some decent fun with him. But it's still a simple kit, by the way. Just want to leave it out. It's a pretty simple kit. Next up, William Tell. Ooh, boy. He only has been in 1 lost belt. 1 lost belt. Lost belt 4. And, yeah, Daddy Tell. Exactly. Here's the GOAT of LB4. Fuck yeah, I can agree with that. The man, first off, his design, I think, gets better. I think his design is, like, pretty simple, but effective. It's like, it's nothing astounding. But, as is, I think his design is fine. It's good. It's good design. His summer camp, oh god. We don't go there. His design is good. I like it fine. Now, where it gets better is his personality. Where I believe he only has been in LB4, but the man is like, he's not only a pretty respectable, even if a bit lazy, kind of like, you know that really, like, kind of a lazy uncle that if he really needs to do this thing, he will do the thing. But he kind of is kind of lazy and he kind of doesn't want to do it. That's all I think he is. Like, he's kind of your lazy uncle that he's a very reliable, but he kind of is like, if he can just not do it, he'll probably just stay on his chair and just sit there for the rest of the day. And I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. He's like, he is your uncle or your dad. I don't know. Either works. But anyways, his personality is basically that, and these deeds, well, how about goddamn shooting the living shit out of Gojuna? How about shooting the shit out of Gojuna slash Ashidoman? Like, pretty sure in that goes very high on my books of fuck yeah. So what do I think of William Tell? I really like William Tell. I just think he's just in one thing, though. Because he's only in LB4, I only got that out of him. But, as is, I really like his personality. I really like the one scene with Gojuna. And, obviously, his design is effectively good. He needs more screen time. Exactly. That's what I believe he needs. He just needs more screen time. You give him a little bit more screen time, and he could go higher. But as is, this is good. In terms of gameplay, well, he's a single target archer who does better against people with evasion, which is interesting. Deals extra damage to enemies with evasion. Which isn't... I hate this. Why? Just let this be. No. Fuck off. Fucking hell. It's still a relatively niche thing, though. Like, I partially wish... You know what would be interesting? Like, I wish we had a character that could give enemies evasion, just so I can make use of this. I wish I had a character that could do that. Outside of that, his skills are... Like, this is interesting, this is stereotypical arts up, and this is crit damage. A very high crit damage. Crit damage. So, as is, gameplay-wise, I like it, but it's a little too niche, unfortunately. Like, you need the thing you're fighting to have some kind of evasion applied to them, and there is no way to give evasion to enemies. Like, there's a way to give invulnerability to enemies. Hello, Oberon. Oberon exists. But I don't think there is a way to give enemies evasion at all. Like, chat, if you know any character that has, like, some kind of, like, effect that's, like, gives evasion to your enemies in some way, shape, or form, it can be, like, through an NP, a skill, command codes, stuff like that. If you do know, please tell me. If not, it's about as I thought. Because I would like to synergize this with something like that. That would be a cool, fun day to do stuff. Next up, Emiya. Oh, this is an old one. Oof. So this man has been buffed like, what, 4 times? 4 times, pretty sure. Okay, yeah, let's just... Okay, this one I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. He's great. You know why. I don't have to explain Emiya at this point. Like, the other ones at least need an explanation. Emiya does not need an explanation at this point. It's probably one of the more well-developed characters in Fate lore, generally. His design is amazing and iconic at this point. His personality is extremely funny and absolute sass. And it's the absolute level of sass. So, like, that's it. So yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say. If you want me to tell you his deeds, just go watch any Fate Stay Night shenanigan you want to. Just go watch UPW. There's your freaking deeds. Anyways, in terms of gameplay, he has an interesting shtick with his third skill switching his NP to arts at your choice. So, because of that, and because of him being able to refund his NP on arts, I'm gonna say he has a pretty good kit. Like, I really like his kit. It's a bit hard to make use of because of lack of NP charge, but outside of that, yeah. Okay, Atalanta. True, just go BW, we'll know Emiya. Yeah, exactly. Just go watch your BW. That's it. Watch your BW. Atalanta. I don't like Atalanta. Speak Trust. Just play the visual of it, Speak Trust, I believe. True. Yeah, I do not like Atalanta. I hate her one shtick. She has one shtick, the whole child shtick, and I absolutely despise it. She is probably the character I can trust the least out of any character. Yeah, too overprotective in my opinion. Yeah, but the children, she really does. And her personality has been that basically ever since. Like, and it's unfortunate. I imagine she could have been a more interesting character, but it's always a children shenanigan. Would you trust him with a child? Okay, fair enough. I would not trust children with a child, but seriously. Goddamn. If you did trust children with a child, you have something wrong with you, buddy. You saw Fate Zero. You saw the first scene with Jill Ray in Fate Zero. You do not trust him with a child. Obviously. But yeah, no. Atalanta's personality is pretty bad in my opinion. Like, it's all around that whole children thing. It's like, and she will betray you for that. Outright just kill you off for such a thing. I probably trust Saber Jill's little kid. Maybe. Not really. I know his actual proper lore. No. Dasha don't want to place a nursery rhyme inject the Reaper. We're not going. Would you trust him? No. No. No, 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 no. No, I still would not. Anyways. In terms of her design, it's a bit better. It's a bit better, but still not amazing. Like, her design is probably her biggest selling point because it actually looks good. And I think this is where everyone the reason people want to like Atalanta is because her design is that good. Like, she just has a really good design. But like, everything else is so bad. Don't return your child to Satan. Do not let the child near. Yeah, exactly. Like, she's just bad. I don't like her. I just don't like Atalanta. In terms of her gameplay, it's really old. Like, really old. Like, God, this is an old kit, and you can tell. Unfortunately, it's just died down too much at this point that, nah. Her kit is not even that enjoyable. It's very mediocre at this point in time. It's not terrible, but it's just not fun. Meh. This round might turn the child into something that's not a child anymore. Probably. I mean, you saw what happened in Extra. Anyways, let's keep going. Oda Nobunaga! She's fucking hilarious. She's great. She's hilarious. Like, the OG Nobu is freaking hilarious. I still prefer the Demon King version of her, but this version is hilarious. The design is really cool. I like the design quite a lot. Also, Fate Red type Red Line, she goes wild. Again, I have not read that. I cannot take that into account. Sorry. My bad. Nothing against it. I just cannot take that into account for this. Her design is good. Her personality is absolutely just nut jobs. Absolute hilarious nut job. Especially the Guda versions of her. Which, this is the Guda version. Which is just complete insanity, fucking wild, just fun. In terms of her deeds, not a lot to go about there, but I don't care. She's too fun. In terms of her gameplay, though, well, it's kind of aged. So, original Oda is probably one of the original welfares, and it shows. She did get buffed once, which this is a nice buff. And it's all party-wide, which is pretty cool, actually. I'll give her a point there. That's actually good. But, like, you can kind of tell this is an old skill. Like, some of these skills are pretty old. And her NP has never been buffed. She does have an interesting shtick against writing, though. Demon King is strongest for the arts of the peeps. OG Nobu is best. She just needs some skill up her outdated kit. Yeah, true. Her kit is a bit outdated, but the first skill helps. So I'll give her the okay for the kit fun. I'll give her the okay. She okay. Okay. Good. Tristan. I would like to say that LB6 made Tristan a bit better. It did. But just a bit better. That's it. He's not there for long. Yeah, it did help, definitely. Because, we need his old... Yeah, I think we need, like, something to... Like, to help him out a bit. To give him more character. Before he was just Despacito meme, yeah, basically. At least LB6 gave him a proper personality. His design is cool. I actually like his design fine. Not my favorite knight design, but it's cool. His animations are better, in my opinion, than his actual design, if I have to be fair. Besides that, his personality did get better thanks to LB6, and I actually kind of like him now, at least. Still don't really like him, but I do like him fine. I like him now. Like, I used to be very neutral towards him. Now, I actually do like him after LB6. So, it did help quite a bit. unfortunately, his deeds are, well, being an absolute annoyance in Camelot and him holding back Barghest in LB6, which is pretty impressive, but that's it. He only held back Barghest. He didn't really do much more than that. So, admittedly, his fight versus the Asans in the movie was cool. Okay, fair enough. Point there. That is true. Outside of that, his gameplay is probably his best bit. He's a really good character overall. Like, he got this buff to Harp of Healing, which is ridiculous. Like, look at this. This ability is bullshit. Kind of bullshit, pretty bullshit. Then he has a 50% charge with the merit for some reason, but not exactly a problem anymore thanks to Sonorous Praise. And finally, you have Admonishment up to the King of Knights, which has a removal buff and crit attack chance. And then his NP is also pretty good. Got greedy, NP2 coin did not happen. Also, I showed on statue they have no pure prism, so having to grind those from quest. Damn. Hey man. Look, man, I wish you had gotten her twice, I guess. Still glad you got her at least once, nonetheless. Like, congratulations on that. You're learning how to coin loop right now. Have fun with that. That's good. It's interesting. As I said, I'm not grabbing her until Oberon, so there might not be coin loops for 6 months. Just a warning on my side. My bad. It is what it is. Oberon has priority. I said it already. Now, back to this man. In terms of how his kit is, and if it's fun, I actually really like his kit. I think it's a really synergistic kit. It's straightforward, but it works, right? Or do you mean coin looping straightforward? Yeah. Will you also go for Coin Darkness during New Year's? No. No, I will not. I do not have an interest in Coin Sky of Darkness whatsoever. Besides, once I get her, once I get Coin Sky, I don't think I am. Because once I get Coin Sky of Light, like, I am gonna have to save for Charlemagne. Is Coin Dark good? She's still good. She has her niches. I think it's more accurate to say. I think it's easier to say Coin Darkness is good, but she's a bit more niche than like you saving up for Kukulkan. You can use her, yeah. She also got fun gameplay in my opinion. Yeah. There are better options. Kukulkan. Much better options. Kukulkan. Okay, I'll stop now saying Kukulkan for a day. Yeah, she's a foreigner. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Oh boy. The idiot. The pirate duo. The pirate chick duo. Or other class. Yeah, exactly. Pirate chick duo. Exactly. Good. I agree. I don't like these two. I'm gonna do what I get for Oberon, but after that, I'm saving for New Year's, because I want Darkness and slow period of saving, because I'm trying for NP5 Lady Avalon. Ah, fair enough, my man. I hope you get your NP5 Lady Avalon. Like, I have my wants as well, and so we will see. Myself, they were never funny. No, they were not. These two are so boring. Like, design-wise, I don't even think they look that good. Just to start off, I'm just gonna say it. I don't even think they look that great. Baseline design. I do like the suit in the third ascension. They really did try pushing them onto us. I do like the third ascension suits though. I do like that. But their personalities suck. The Yuri pirates. Like, their personalities suck. Like, I still don't know what the fucking small one. I don't even know which one is which at this point in time. All I know is the tall one just just wants to fuck MC, and the small one, I don't know. I still don't know what they're about. I don't know what the personality is. That's it. All I know is the tall one wants to fuck MC. That's it. That's not much. They want a threesome, I think. Oh, fair enough, I guess. That's at least that is something. I'll give him that. Good point. That's the joke or something. Either way, moving on. I guess deed-wise, nobody cares. Gameplay-wise, well, they have the lower their HP thing, the more damage they do. That's neat. They have a guts. They have a stupid demerit, I guess. I don't know. They suck. Like, it's meh because of the NP. Look, I've yet to see him redeem, so my least favorite character from FGR Yuri Pirates, Blackbeard, and last, but certainly not least, my most hated is Columbus. My man, I wish to shake your hand for all. I want to shake your hand because, goddamn, I also do not like Columbus at all. I hate Columbus myself. Don't worry. When we got there, you can bet where he goes. So don't worry. It's the same as the rider form. Exactly. Either way, I agree with you. Maybe not so much with Blackbeard, but I do agree with the Columbus. I haven't met a Columbus fan, actually. Me neither. Anyways, Chloe. Yeah, Chloe. I did not see Prismaelia. Slight issues. I did do the event. It's a pretty good representation of Columbus? Yes. Do I like Columbus? Hell no. Not even in a meme version like Jill de Ray. Like Jill de Ray, you're supposed to despise the shit out of him, but at least he's fun to watch. Columbus, just a dick. She French kissed another child. Oh god. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, Chloe French kissed another child, yeah. I mean, her design is okay. Her personality is lollybait, the personality, I guess. I don't really like her. Sorry. I didn't watch Prismaelia, so I can't really say much there, and I don't think it's much better there, but from what I remember of her event, I didn't even like her that much there. So, I think we're just gonna leave it at that. In terms of her kit, is a bit better. Her kit's okay. It's not exactly fun, but it's effective. It's an effective kit. It's not really that fun, though. Well, I do remember she has a weird shtick on one of her skills. She has a weird ability on one of her skills, I remember. Yeah, for some reason she has this. Which I'm like, wait, what? Don't worry, I didn't lose much. Okay, fair enough. Like, for some reason she has this weird shtick here. Kuro is one of the strongest welfares. She really is. That is true. She is one of the strongest welfares. I'm not denying that. But is she that fun? Not really. She's okay. She okay. But yeah, this skill is weird. Okay, either way, that was a weird buff they gave her. I guess that's like to be because of the anime or something. Anyways, where were we? Emiya Alter. Detroit Emiya, as Japan likes to call him, I think. You're missing Chloe, Shiki, Chacha, and his Iris Field. You're only missing 2 of those, basically. Because the other 2 don't matter. Then you have all of them. Nice. Anyways. Emiya Alter. Well, design-wise, I don't know. I do like his design, I think. It's a little weird, but I can't say I dislike it. It's a little weird. This design is a bit of a hit and miss for me. In terms of his personality, I do like the very, very serious version of this. Do not mention the origins of his design. I will not. Don't worry. But yeah. I think his lore related to Kiara is great, or well, absolutely fucking tragic. What? You don't mention this. I do like that if she was given reason to like Cersei, you might have hated because of the anime case. Endpoint for me, Apocrypha, I didn't care for a Golem Daddy guy. Yeah, exactly. Because you didn't care about Avi Kebron in Apocrypha. I don't think anyone likes Avi Kebron in Apocrypha. But we all like Avi Kebron in Lost Belt 1. Now, in terms of Emmy Alter, I do like his character. His design is a bit of a hit and miss for me, but I do like his personality, which is a much more serious, no shits given Emiya. Like this is the Emiya that like completely unhinged. That's like he's the mercenary. He's gonna do his job, and he will have no remorse in murdering the shit out of your foes. It's a broken Emiya. That's fun. Exactly, it's a broken Emiya. It's a very interesting case. I like him. I don't like him a lot, but I do like him. It's an interesting version of Emiya. Outside of that, his kit though is where I like more. Because it's all around this free time shenanigan. For free attacks, maybe not the best skills, but they did buff this. I love this buff. Simple buff, but I love this buff. Because don't forget, he is an art servant. I actually really like this buff. This buff was really cool, and it makes him much more of an interesting character, where you kind of choose when you want to pop your skills to have these free attacks of burst, usually for his NP, general. Also, his NP has a little nice niche of reducing NP gauge. So, with that, I also I really like his kit. I think it's a pretty fun kit. So yeah, I will say really like. Oh, shit. Oh, by the way, on the search for NB2 car, I got Super Dion, Mood, and Dion, both which are new to me. Nice. Dion is a bit niche, but it's a good taunt servant. So that will serve you well. If you really need the Saber Taunter, Dion is really good. Because free turn taunt is really good. DR Mood Saber! I mean, if he's the only single target Saber you got, then he'll do fine for you. I would probably still use Caesar over him. But if you want to use it, he's still pretty decent to okay. He's not amazing, basically. Sorry to say. Saber the Army is not amazing. It's okay-ish. Exactly. Like, I would still probably use Caesar over him, but that's me. Anyways, back to where we were. I have a Yarmut say only use him for his interlude. Yeah, if you have Karna Santa is better as well. Or Okusai Saber. There's a lot of possible Sabers that are better than he is, unfortunately. It's a bit of a fortunate case, but the Armut just never gets anything. Sorry. It's nothing against him. Anyways, next up is Summer Elena. Well, can I say I don't really like this design? Okay, I love Elena. Elena's great, in my opinion. Elena's character is great. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now. I do think Elena is a great character. But I don't like the design of the Archer version. Like, at all. I do not like the design they gave her for the Archer version. Like, I don't like this. I don't like that. I like it a little better, but still not that much. I don't like this. Like, this. Nope. 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 We're not going there. I'm just... Like, I really like the character. But I don't like the design at all. I'm gonna put her in like, because the design really kills it for me on this version. The other Elena will probably be here, around here. But this Elena? No. I do not like that design. I love her character. But I hate this design. So, I gotta balance it somehow. In terms of her kit and how fun the kit is, Well, she's the worst. She's like the worst arts archer for a reason. Because this skill kind of sucks. Hey. And her kit is pretty simple as well. She does have the party NP gauge like her other version, which is nice. With an extra tiny bit on top of it. But she herself, I'll be fair. She has an interesting gimmick here, I guess. She has some interesting gimmicks. You know what? Her kit is a bit... It's like, okay. I think you could have some okay fun with this kit. Right? Fun-wise, not effective-wise. Just fun-wise. You can have some fun with her kit. But, as is, it's okay. Next. Tomoe Gozen. Oh boy. So... Let me just do this. Yeah. Yes, I'm a Tomoe Gozen simp. Give me a break. Okay, not a complete simp, as I decided. She's not in my favorites, but... Like, her design is great. It's absolutely amazing. I love her design. MILF. Yep. Look at that, still. Like, look at that. That looks amazing. Like, her design is amazing. Her personality is just hilarious. It's like, it's the right kind of like almost motherly in a weird way, but like, you know, like a really just trying to do her best for her lord and stuff kind of character. With her own eccentricities, with her being an avid gamer, a bit more balanced than the other version, where the other version was completely a gamer. An avid gamer, but also an idiot sandwich. I kind of love that she's like a really good warrior, and she's like loves to play games and shit, but she's also... Yes, also her being an Oni with uncontrollable blood makes for a much more interesting character, because it makes her like it makes her a much more interesting character because she has to deal with this, and she has to learn to live with it. Hello, Shallow Exile. Welcome to the stream. And, you know, she's a cool character. I really like her character in general, just generally. She also has a pretty cool moment in Shimosa as well, so give her that prop. Also, funnily enough, in Setsubun, she has a pretty cool thing where she just destroys the whole tower. Gotta love that shit. Her destroying the whole freaking tower of shit, Setsubun. I love that one. And also, she's an idiot sandwich. She can't cook for shit. Gordon Ramsay would just go over here, grab 2 pieces of bread, put them over her head in the middle, and ask her, what are you? An idiot sandwich chef. That's something I want because of Shimose's Danzo. I wish I had Danzo as well. I actually don't have Danzo either. Kinda wish I did. But she's story locked, which makes it really hard to get. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh well. Gameplay-wise, though, Tomoe Gozen's a lot more simple. Not much to talk about. She has a burn mechanic, I guess, on her MP. I wasn't wondering until she came. Oh, that's fair. Well, either way. Fair enough. Hey, feel free to lurk at will. I do not discourage it. I am fine with it. I would prefer to talk with you guys, obviously. But, obviously, if you want to just lurk, chill, you are free to do so. And if I do get annoying, I'm sorry. I do ramble and go on tangents a bit too much sometimes. So, yeah, I'm not a very focused person. Yay. So, also Simba Musashi, because I only have her summer version. I wish I had a Musashi on my NA account. Either one I would take at this point. Preferably Saber version, though. Either way, Tomoe Gozen, I think, is an amazing character with a really cool, like, design, backstory, and just very much a complete package, I'd say. Just a very well-made character. So yeah, she's amazing. Oh. Altera Santa. Attila the Santa. Huh. I mean, she's adorable. She cute. Cute design. She's adorable. She was in that one summer, in that one Christmas event. Started a game during a rerun before Castori released. She was my first banner 5-star. Nah. Oh, I see. So you have more of a personal attachment from Musashi. Nice. I imagine she has probably served you very well until now, probably. She must have served you very well. You have Castoria. I don't know if you have Castoria, but she must. The canon event Santa. Yeah, exactly. The event is canon because of Ereshkigal. That is true. That is actually true. It is canon because of Ereshkigal. But this version, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Like, I'm a bit biased because Altera, probably. But I like this version. She's cute. She's adorable during this whole thing. And I just want to poke her cheeks. I just want to pinch her cheeks. I kind of just want to pinch her cheeks every time I look at her. I do. She was my second banner 5-star. Yep. Either way, I'm glad you like her. I'm glad you like Merlin this much, man. Not Merlin, Musashi that much. Like, she's a really cool character as well, so you're not losing much either. So, in that department, in my opinion, and you know, if you like her and I'm against that opinion, it doesn't matter, obviously, but still. Like, I'm glad you do. I wish I had Musashi, though. I do wish I had Musashi. I have the Musashi Summer on JP, but I never got the normal Musashi, unfortunately. No matter what account I've run. Anyways. In terms of Attila the Santa's kit, it's okay. It's a neat little... It's a weird supportive kind of kit, where it's like, you support one character, basically, which makes it a bit more interesting, I guess. Her third skill is a bit one of those, be careful with this skills, though. But outside of that, like, I think her kit is interesting. Like, I don't like the stun kits, so I'm gonna say she's okay, because, again, it stays well with my other criticisms of, oh, I have a skill that will stun me after X amount of time. Or, you know, once I do the thing. So I don't have any arts buffers except Shifu. Would y'all say Ephiastion is worth it? For content, however, be free. Ephiastion. Oh, you mean the Pretender? Let me check. I'm gonna tell you if it is or not. The Manga Furum. So this character, right? Okay. Let's see. Aggressive arts performance, performance. Good against casters. Okay, that's an interesting niche already. She's a Bartster art servant, it seems. Charges on in PH. Oh, wow. There's one of these, huh? Okay. Yeah, you should still use her. You can still use her. Like, just this third skill has told me enough. Like, this third skill by itself has told me enough. I think you should still use her. You might not have a lot of art subs, but like, you can use her with maybe Buster as well. Like, preferably, obviously, use her with arts. But, like, I feel like you can use Ephiastion fine. Like, use her with, like, you're using Shufu, right? Like, Shufu plus Mozart, you can still use her. Like, I still feel like you can use don't forget, you should have Mozart as well, so. And even if you don't, you can still use... Yeah, I got MP5 Shufu at 90, damn. Ironically, no. Okay, fair enough. I don't have a Mozart. Okay, that's shocking. But even if I don't go that route, you still have, like, Hans Christian Andersen, possibly Waver if you have him, Elena Blavatsky. You have a lot of options you can go through. You might not have the big option, but these small options I give you kind of work towards this. Also, you could also use Nitschker's Altar, by the way. That is true, if you do have that. Okay, you don't. I wish. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I thought you did. Anyways, back to this. Okay, Asagami Fujino. Oh boy. This is a character I have to say something about, I guess. Okay, so this is the other character from Kara no Kyokai. Weirdly popular character, I guess. but still relatively popular. Still don't quite understand why. I've watched Karen no Kyokai. I guess Jill and Elena both still need to be leveled, though. Well, there's your support. And if you don't have that, Christian Anderson, buddy. For her power. She is OP. Yeah, no. Fiosion's really good, though. Twist. Yeah, exactly. Like, she barely has anything in Ken K. Like, I barely got to know Fujino well in Karen no Kyokai. I don't think she even appears in our event in FGO, outside of a boss fight. So, she was the rarest at 4 stars. I'm pretty sure Kijo Koryo is the rarest 4-star right now. Yeah, exactly. He's... I don't know. I don't know how to rate her. She's okay, I guess. But I don't have much more to say here. It's just, she's okay. I don't think she's that amazing. Okay. Summer event, I believe. The one with Siga, wasn't she there? I think... Oh, she was. She was still not that much of an interesting character at all. Like, I don't think she was there for long either. She was there for a bit, but I don't remember her being there for a long time. She's okay. Like, she's okay. That's about all I have to say. At least her design is good. She literally destroys a whole bridge. Yeah, exactly. She's single target, but she destroys a whole bridge. That is true. It is a bit weird she destroys a whole bridge, but she's single target. You'd think that thing would be AoE, but no, it ain't. It's kind of impressive. Anyways, I don't have much more to say about Fujino, unfortunately. So, and in gameplay-wise, she's a bit more fun, I'd say, but... Okay. Chiron! Oh boy. Okay, I do have this to say. Chiron was kind of a dick in LB 5.1. Chiron was kind of a dick. But Chiron in Apocrypha is pretty cool. I do like Chiron in Apocrypha. I really like Chiron, actually. I really like his design, because it's very fitting for the character. He really wasn't our Chiron, that is true. That's why I'm not taking him that badly. Same with Audius, usually a cool guy. Yeah. Like, I really like the character. He's like... Generally, like, he's basically the teacher of the group. Like, the calm professor that's, like, there to... Not to guide you and to lead you through things, to help you out. He's just a really cool dude that's there to just help you out. And he is a teacher, literally a teacher, so I give him some respect there on that. So yeah, I really like Chiron. He's also got a really cool NP where he just shoots the fucking goddamn star. His star just shoots down, boom. It's a giant snipe. Pretty cool. I'm not... And in terms of his kit, it's a really good support. If he's fun to use, to an extent. Antares snipe, exactly. I love his MP. Yeah, I can see that. In Myth, after all, well, a constellation, where he points the stars. Exactly. It's a really cool NP. In terms of his kit, if it's good or not, I don't care. How fun is it? It's okay. I'd say his kit is okay fun. Like, his third skill is the more interesting bit of his kit, I'd say. But even then, it's relatively simple. It's a targetable projection skill. That's it. His other two skills are an evasion and... one of them is just evasion, basically. The usual evasion skill you're used to. He's more of a support, yeah. And crit damage for the party, which is nice. Don't take me wrong. It also gives a bomb, crit star bomb. His NP, well, is a bit more interesting, and it deals damage against Earth attributes. I forgot about that. So, it's actually got pretty good NP. Okay. That's good. You always use for that skill, yeah, basically. Either way, Ashwataman. I'm just gonna do this right now. I don't care. Like, Nothing chat can tell me right now will let me put this man any less than my favorites. Like, I like him this much, by the way. I actually really like Ashwatthama. I fucking wish I got him during LB4. I really do wish I had gotten him. Like, I love his design. His design is absolute fire. Literally, in some cases. Like, I like all three of his designs. His in-game sprites all look... Okay, this one to a lesser extent, but still. All his designs look really good. And it's just... God, he looks cool. He looks so fucking cool. Especially the second essential one. Like, not only that, I actually really like his personality. Yes, he's always pissed off at life and everything. But, you know, it's kind of fun seeing him pissed off all the time. Makes him like he just wants to... It's a simple personality. He just wants to hit people hard. And he's just pissed all the time. But at the same time, I fucking love it. He has some of the best retorts to people, and I also really like the fight you have with him against Karna inside what I'm gonna call the imaginary world. In the kind of imaginary world. But yeah. Okay, anyways. Moving on. Outside of that, his kit is also one of my favorite kits in the game. I wish I had this. Because it leads for so much funny things you can do. Because, like, you can have so much mix and match of what do you do with his kit, with his second and third skills. His first skill's pretty simple. But, like, his second and third skills is where I think the meat and bones of his actual kit are. Where it makes him much more fun. Also, his NP is not half bad as well, with him getting more damage the lower his health bar is. So, with all of that taken into account, I just really like Ashwatthama. Just really like it. Okay. And now we are gonna go to Osaka Behime Summer. Oh boy, Osaka Behime Summer. I mean, I like her design. I don't like her dialect. Fortnite. Yeah. I don't really like her. Okay, that's more of a problem with translation, realistically, but I still don't like her dialect. In terms of her personality, it's okay. Pretty okay. I think she's pretty okay. Like, not my favorite. Like, sometimes she's coming us. Don't remind me of that. Please stop. Like, okay, ignoring that. Like, her personality's okay. She's basically a shut-in. She is a shut-in. Kind of a shut-in, kind of manga creator who has some funny moments here and there. Just kind of wants just to chill in her room. Which is kind of neat. I like it. But, God, I hate that so much. Her design I also like. I do like her design as well. So, I think she's okay. I don't think she's my favorite, but she's not the worst. Okay. We're going on speed round chat. Because I want to finish this. I will only talk about the ones I have some kind of much higher interest now, okay? Just for the rest of these. So, sorry about this. We're gonna hurry this up a little bit, because I do want to finish it off. Possibly. And I want the archers to be done. Probably. I will only talk about a few of these, and that's it. We gotta finish up next week Fire Emblem 7, 6, or are we gonna do Lancer? Next week we're gonna do... Monday, it's gonna be as it should have been. Fire Emblem Day. Saturday morning, we will do the Lancers. The usual. Anyways. Calamity Jane. I like her fine. She's fine. I liked her during the Space Age Star thing, and she has one really cool scene in Holy Grail Live. The Blazing Sword, yes. Outside of that, her design I find kind of bad, realistically. Actually, she's more okay. I don't really like her design much. Go Ellie, good, get bad level. Let's, goddammit, don't remind me that. Outside of that, yeah, I like her fine. I like her, so that she's good. Nightingale Santa. You know, to this day, I still don't really care about her personality much. I like her design, the Santa design, but I don't really like her personality much. It's like, it's okay. It's an okay personality. I understand what they were going with this, but it's just not my cup of tea. Ilya. I mean, I liked the original Ilya from Fate's Day Night. Or the, like, Senate, like, grandson knows of this. Oh, well, shit. That's an interesting fact I was not aware of. Well, I know. I like the original Ilya from Fate's Day Night. This Ilya, though, is the Prisma Ilya. I'll be fair, she cute, I guess. It's a cool little Crystar demon for me. That is fair. Yeah, she might be, but I personally... This is not about the kit, though, in this case. It's just... The kit, yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like her kit, but... The rest of her, personality-wise, this one at least, design-wise, not really what I like. Not really. Bob and Sif. Okay. Keyword, I have not finished LB6 Part 2 yet. So, my opinion can only be judged up to a certain point. However, at the moment, she kind of a bitch. I feel bad for her. But she kind of a bitch. So, and I'm not really a fan of her. I'm sorry. Her design? Great. Her personality? I can feel bad all I want about her, but at the moment, I might be missing something to make me like her. But at the moment, I do not like her. Like, I do not think she has enough justification, even if we know she is supposed to be some kind of vampire prostitute, for what she does. I do not believe there is enough justification for me to feel enough pity to put her above don't like. Okay, we're not... Yeah. We're not talking about Last Ascension as well, by the way. I like her design on the first and second Ascension. I'm not going to talk about the third Ascension. We're not talking about that. Next up. You know, I could see that. I could very much see that. The thing is, I could probably see that. That actually could see that. Okay. The third Ascension is messed up. Yeah. He absolutely is. Okay, Caster Gilgamesh. He's my favorite archer of all time. Okay. I know he's a dick. I know he's a douchebag. Especially in Fate's Day Night. However, he is still probably, Super Root PTSD, the most well-developed character outside of maybe Emiya. He's probably the second most well-developed character in the whole franchise. Between UBW, I know, but not only is he probably got an amazing design, really cool abilities, and pretty much really cool scenes in general, he is definitely the most well-developed character. Between Fate's Day Night, Fate Zero, and especially Fate Extra CCC, like, you very much can see all sides to this character. You get everything about this character, basically. Like, the Archer version in this case, really. And after all of that, I just have to respect this man. at this point in time. Like, do I have to like him? No. But I absolutely respect the living shit out of Gilgamesh at this point in time. He is smugness incarnate. But at the same time, he is so good at being that. He can be the biggest dick in the world, but he can also show so much respect for him. That you know made me love him, Scarster version at least. Yes, that is fact. For being a certified hater, exactly. And to me, he's my favorite. He has been for a long time. For a long time, by the way. He has been probably my favorite Fate character. Just in general. Not talking about waifus. Not talking about memeing. Just as a character. He is probably my favorite character. And that's about it I have to say about that. I just had to explain that one. Artemis. Basically Artemis. Nah, I don't like this character. Well, I understand the whole point of this is to be the... I just don't really like how she treats Orion. Yes, exactly. Outside of Artoria's route is the one that really paints him in the worst light, I'd say. But outside of that route, like, he's a really good character. Really good villain. And one you learn to like the more you see outside of that one route, obviously. You really have to get out of that route for you to like him. But it is a bad first impression on him. Very much so. A very bad first impression. Okay. Also, Artemis, I just have nothing else to say. I just don't like her. I really don't like that she keeps just treating... How she keeps treating Orion. Being fair, he does deserve it, but I kind of don't like that thing. That stuff. That kind of stuff, so... Not very much into domestic violence. But Saber Root really needs a new anime, just saying. I agree. It really does need a new anime. That Root really needs a new anime. Anyways, moving on. Tesla! Meh. Ibiru might like this opinion of mine. Meh. He's got a fun meme. Like Tsukihime, exact. Yep, that even more so needs a remake at this point in time. Tesla. Very mid, if I have to be fair. You don't like it. Yeah, I know you don't like Tesla. I'm kind of like, I like his design, but the rest of him is like, it's kind of there. He irritates you, yeah. He has some funny moments, that's all I'll give him, but outside of that, he's kind of mediocre. Okay, Arjuna, being fair. Fair enough. I really like Arjuna. Like, I think he's a great character. He has not been in a lot of things, but I do still think he is a great character. Even if it might be partially because the Karna-Arjuna rivalry at this point is, like, iconic. He is very good and he has really good animations. That is true. But nonetheless, as a character overall, I'm not gonna say much more than that. I think he's meh. Artoria Archer. She's as okay as her other version. Moving on. Ishtar. Ah! Ishtar. The character that the more I learn about, the less I like. Yes, I hate him. Ishtar alone? Bitch. Ishtar in? Pretty fun. I don't like Ishtar. I do not like Archer Ishtar at all. I do not like her. I'm back and I see a lot of rated. Yes, welcome back. I don't like Ishtar. I really don't. Actually, fucking, nah, it's not this bad. But still, like, I don't like Ishtar. Reinhardt carries Ishtar in every sense of them. Yes, we're talking about Ishtar. Yeah, exactly. Like, she's such a bitch. She's such a... No, you know what? Screw this. I'm doing exactly what I was gonna do. Fuck it. I really don't like her. I don't hate her. I don't have, like, a hate... She's a brat, yeah. Like, You know what? No. Fuck it. Fuck this. I don't like it. I really don't. Like, the more I think about Ishtar, the more I dislike her. Like, I just don't. It's like, her design aside, I hate her personality. I absolutely despise this rat of a character, yeah. She whines about everything. Not only that, she also just makes problems 9 times out of 10. The one, it's like 9 times out of 10. She's just like, oh, everything's going well. And then Ishtar's just like, I kind of fucked up. And you just... How does she lose that big ass ball? Yeah, exactly. How the fuck she lost that big ass ball is beyond me. Either way, I don't like Ishtar. I don't like Ishtar. I won't. There is a good reason. There technically is, but still though. Like, I still don't like her. She is not likable. Like, realistically, like, I love Ereshkigal, but I despise Ishtar. The parts where I thought I might actually like Ishtar, it was actually Ereshkigal, not Ishtar. So, there's nothing. I just don't like her. Fuck it. Fuck her. Fuck off. Even then, there was still Ishtar thing because it was a different Ishtar. Yeah, that is also there. Okay, next up, Moriarty, before I get an aneurysm. I love this character. I adore Moriarty Archer. I absolutely think he chews the scenery in any goddamn scene he has been in this game. He is the protagonist. He is the main focus, and he is absolutely amazing. I love Moriarty Archer. I wish I had Moriarty Archer. I don't care how bad his kid is, or mediocre, or okay. This character made Shinjuku fun. This character, in any event he is in, makes it better. Undeniably, his personality is complete evil, but I love it. It is like that, like, you know, absolute delightful, just you kind of just want to like relish in it evil. Like, he is unadulterated evil, and you know he's scheming some shit. But you're always interested to know what the hell he has schemed up this time. I love this Moriarty so much. He is so good. I do like his design as well. His design looks really, really good as well. But like, his personality really sells him. It is so good. You kind of prefer young Moriarty. That is fine. I'm just biased for this. And besides, I don't know about young Moriarty because Trump. Surprise. Napoleon Bonaparte. I really like Napoleon. He has only been in one Lost Belt, and I really like that. Even if he didn't have the most impact in that Lost Belt, I still really liked his inclusion in it. I do like just the rainbow cannon is absolutely awesome, and I do just like how much of a pro he kind of is. Like, just in general, like, just such a cool guy just to hang around with. Also, really like his cannon. Have I said I like this cannon? I really like his cannon. Fucking rainbow cannon. Go. He's not that popular except in one side of the fan base. Oh, really? What goddamn side is he popular in? You know what? Don't answer that. I have a bad feeling about this. Either way, I really like him for that one Lost Belt. Jean Summer. Okay, chat. So here's my opinion of every version of Jean in general. Okay? Baseline Jean, not Jean Alter, just Jean. This is my opinion of baseline Jean. meh. Her design is okay. It's mediocre. This one is inflammable, that makes it a little better. Yeah, this one is insane, but... On a whole, prostitutes carrying John that calls people bastards. Oh yeah, this is the insane John. I guess it is a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit okay. I forgot about that bit. Saint John, yeah. Like, this one is a bit better, but just gonna tell you right now, I think John is pretty mediocre. Like, yeah, it's Saint John. She brainwashes you into believing she's your oldest sister. Okay, that's kind of funny. And that's about it. Like, I have nothing much to say about John. I just think she's a very mid character. That's it. Nothing else. Super Orion is absolutely amazing. He has been in one fucking Lost Belt. And I love him I adore him in that Lost Belt. Jolter best genre. I agreed. Like, Super Orion is just the absolute biggest Chad during that whole thing. For I would like to have all of them. Fair enough. He is the biggest Chad during that Lost Belt. I refuse to believe otherwise. He just kind of is really funny, but also really badass. And he's a chunky boy. So, props to him. It's a very chunky boy with a cool design and a really cool NP, by the way. A really good looking NP, but also Unga Bunga, let's go. Okay, but for reals, though, like, I just really like his personality. He's really fun. And he's really funny, in my opinion, but not in the bad kind of funny. Like, good kind of funny. Even though he's a pervert, it's not this bad pervert. It's good pervert. The funny pervert that always get comeuppance for trying to be a pervert. Because Artemis, pretty sure, will give him his comeuppance for his doings. And finally, to finish this all off, say freaking Shonagon. Say Shonagon. What do I think of say Shonagon? Well, not much really. Like, I'm gonna be the first one to say, what's up, fellow kids? Yeah, exactly. I don't like her design. I don't really like this art style. I'll be fair, I am not the biggest fan of this art. It's especially eerie for me, the combination of colors. I know it's Mika Picasso's style, you know? But like, what is this? I swear to God, like, I'm pretty sure this was in some kind of Colgate commercial at some point in time. Like, it's like, this one actually kind of works well, but like, these two, especially this one's terrible. Like, this one is not as bad. I do not like it. It looks so bad. I don't like her design. I don't care if it's fair and it fits the character in this case, it just looks bad. For the only one I like is the Third Ascension. That's the most, like, tame one of the three. And then in terms of her personality, well... I don't really care too much about her. I'll be fair, Seishonagon is like one of the few characters in this game I'm like, I know she exists, but I don't really... Not only do I not really care about her, I don't like her design, I don't really care about her either. Her personality to me is very much... It's kind of funny, but not really. It gets a little much very quick, in my opinion. I just don't really like this character, and it might be my bias, possibly. Probably is my bias, but I realistically just don't really like her. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all the characters, all the archers rated. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Download the image. I will put this in my Discord. after real quick. Both of the ones I've done, I will be in my Discord if anyone wants to see them. I'm gonna probably put them in Fate General. Now for Lancer, no. We are not doing Lancer today. Lancer will be left for next Saturday morning. So next Saturday morning, we will be doing the Lancer list. In which, this time I have nothing planned, so technically I should be able to do the whole thing. This next Saturday. Now, I am good for today, I think. I've been going at this for 6 hours plus. And that's already pretty good. Usually I would have taken a break for lunch, but that lunch break was kind of short. Either way, I will be seeing you... No, not tomorrow. Check the schedule. 6 hours is a good time to have a great day. Yeah, exactly. I think it's like good. Check the schedule. I don't have... There's no stream tomorrow. Next Wednesday is when I'm gonna stream. We're gonna have a proper FGO stream next Wednesday where we're gonna try and get through LB6 Part 2. As much as possible, again. So, prepare for terrible voice acting. Hey. Either way, chat. Goodbye, Lopes Front. Exactly. Anyway, chat, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy it and want to see more, leave a follow. What if there is Medusa Saber that day? Then we shall see. Then I might do some pulls on that first. We shall see. Nonetheless, we will still be doing the LB6. Anyways, chat, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be seeing you next Wednesday. Bye-bye! Leave a follow if you like, if you want to get notified about this, by the way. Don't forget. Anyways, bye-bye, chat.